When I go for something, I go for it at the expense of everything else. I always trust my gut. That's all I have. Everything is possible and nothing is guaranteed.
With a charming smile and a twinkle in his eye, Tom Hiddleston has captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. But who is the man behind the mesmerizing gaze? Thomas William Hiddleston was born on February 9, 1981 in Westminster, London, to James Norman Hiddleston, a physical chemist, and Diana Patricia Service, an ex-stage manager. Tom was fortunate to be surrounded by art from the very beginning, which is why his parents encouraged him to learn acting from an early age. Perhaps it was in his genes to be a star born in a family of artists. Was this the life Tom was fated to lead? Emma and Sarah Hiddleston, who are much younger than him, also followed a career in arts, and hence, the Hiddleston household was steeped in arts. Thus, Hiddleston had the desire to perform even from his childhood. He had his early education at Dragon School in Oxford, and later joined Eton College, just beginning his stage acting. But what made him engage himself in the craft kind? Hiddleston owes his interest in acting to his mother, who took him to theater for the first time. As it turned out, in his childhood, he once said, "My mother would take me to the theater, and I would feel like forgetting about everything around me and be a part of that world." Hiddleston was very active in his school plays, wherein he demonstrated his interest and passion in acting. Hiddleston studied at the University of Cambridge, and after this, he decided to become an actor and joined the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, or RADA. Loyalty and hard work got him to the desired academy, but what pushed him to his dreams? He began to work harder and harder, not for the sake of earning money, but to fulfill the idea of making characters come alive and speak to the audience. While attending the RADA, he was under strict training of experienced teachers, and that formed the basis for his success. His first major television performance was in 2007 in the BBC adaptation of Cranford's sequel, Return to Cranford, as the rather dishy Cassius, for which the critics and audiences took notice. But what was it in this role that suggested such potential? Cassius was another of his characters that seemed to have been depicted with utmost complexity, which became one of his niche styles. It was the start of her getting more parts for British television for shows such as Wallander and movies like Thor. Hiddleston started gaining more popularity in showbiz when he was cast in Marvel's The Avengers as Loki. He made his Hollywood debut in Thor in 2011 and other Marvel films that secured him a spot in international fame. But what set his performance that depicted Loki as a character apart from the rest? Hiddleston made the villain multidimensional, emotional, and somewhat identified, which is why the character of Loki is so loved. His charisma with the leading heroes, Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr., enriched the Marvel picture, outlining the space for Hiddleston in the world of superheroes. It's interesting to note that in addition to his Marvel persona, Hiddleston has been revealed in both romantic modes in Crimson Peak, 2015, and in the unhealthy persona of Thomas Sharp in High Rise, 2015. His commitment to the craft can always be seen on the screen and stage, but what motivates him to do such characters? Hiddleston enjoys telling stories very much, and he aims his characters to reveal much more about human nature, so he has taken on numerous projects. He has also collaborated with great directors such as Guillermo del Toro and Ben Wheatley, further opening up more possibilities for him creatively. Other than being an actor on the big screen, Hiddleston is also a stage actor who has acted in plays like Hamlet and Coriolanus. These plays show that his experience in stage acting has in a way influenced the way he acts before the camera, but what made him go on stage? Hiddleston speaks about the impact of theater, the closeness to the viewers, and the excitement of the stage as the sources of inspiration. His stageman has been appreciated, and he has been nominated for many awards, thus he has been considered to be a pro in this field. Charity work and activist roles are also very important components of Hiddleston's personal life. Some of these are UNICEF and the Royal British Legion, and he has supported them in various ways. One cannot argue with his passion of wanting to give back, but what propels him to want to do it? To Hiddleston, there is great power in the privilege he has received, and he does not wish to waste it to be a positive influence in the world. The author has also participated in social and political issues advocacy such as the women's right to equal representation and mental health. Hiddleston has been in the public domain for quite some time now, and just like any other celebrities these days, the public has followed keenly on his personal life and whom he has dated in the recent past. Still, when it comes to his personal life, he is rather reserved and does not share much information about himself. Instead, he concentrates on his career and charitable activities. However, Hiddleston remains humble and down to earth and has attributed this to his family and friends, whom he says keep him in check. The filmography of Hiddleston is rich, and other projects will be as interesting as the ones he has completed. He will feature in the next series shooting The White Darkness, based on the book by Geraldine McCarran and the highly expected movie The Essex Serpent. Most of his film roles are diverse, and he takes risky characters, which has made him unique. Many people anticipate the next project of Bowen. During his acting career, Hiddleston has been a recipient of many awards and has been nominated for several awardees and Sonnencerns to acting Zusch Ade the Golden Globe. Hiddleston is a dedicated actor, and his dedication tends to be appreciated by the public acts as proof that he is among the top-notch actors. Moreover, he is a writer and a producer apart from being a wonderful actor on the British screen. He has directed and produced several short films and documentaries that prove his talent and skills in directing and behind the camera. Hiddleston Productions is his own production company which focuses on producing beautiful and socially significant work, expanding his portfolio. In taking a cue from the success story of Tom Hiddleston, one cannot help but note that his stardom is not just in his talent, but his hard work, humility, amiability, and love for acting. To date, he goes on performing, helping the needy, giving donations, and especially moving the hearts of millions of his fans around the globe and painting his signature on the sunny world of entertainment. In the words of Hiddleston himself, "Acting is a privilege, and I never forget that. I'm grateful for the opportunities I've had, and I hope to continue using my platform to tell stories that inspire and connect with people." With his humility, talent, and commitment to his craft, Tom Hiddleston will undoubtedly remain a beloved figure in the entertainment industry for years to come. Through his impressive acting career, the commitment he has made to his craft, and his dedication to charity work, Tom Hiddleston has earned his place among the most respected and beloved actors of his generation. Looking at the future, one can only expect that this gifted thespian has even greater performances and programs to give to the public. Well, that's all for now. If you have found this video interesting, then hit the like and subscribe button for more updates.